You know, something very strange that I have discovered of the human race is that we all sometimes find this undescribable fascination with the weirdest of things. Cars, stamps, even something as weird as a piece of cloth. And no, mine isn't any better. It's bell towers. Yes, you heard me. Bell towers. And not just anyone's. No. Good old style bell towers. You know, the ones reaching high into the sky, covered with stones and with clay and brick. They usually have a rooster or something on top, and safely tucked within its little house, you find the big, heavy bell. Either connected to a clock or a rope, but it doesn't matter, because that makes it a good old-fashioned bell tower. Now, the reason for this abnormal fascination with it is not because I'm Quasimodo or anything. No, it's just that I have a certain connection to something. Okay, to someone. Her name is Claire, and she's my little girl. She'll be turning 7 next week, and we have this big celebration planned. And the reason I connect her with the bell towers is because her favorite thing to do is to climb up them with me. Yes, I'm the local Saxon at the church, so that's our little ritual. Every day before the sun rises and before the sun sets, we climb the tower to go watch all the wonders the world has to offer. I tell you, seeing the joy on her little face when we climb up those steps and it goes cling, clang up and down. Oh, the wonder and the laughter that is filled in that place, it's indescribable. The specialist thing that we do is we sit up there, and while we look, she asks me all of life's questions. Can you imagine the specialness or wonder of such moments? Isn't that what life is made for? But there's another connection as well. Darkness, thunder, lightning. I could have read the signs and I could have done something, but I didn't. I mean, it was all there, hanging in the sky since the break of dawn, moaning, rumbling, foretelling what is going to happen. But I didn't listen. Everyone says that it's not my fault, that there isn't anything that I could have done, but that's a lie. I knew her. I knew the routine and I knew my daughter, and still I did nothing. And using the fact that everything was so confusing and so busy is not an excuse, for I still had the sound of mind. It's just too bad that remembrance flowed a little bit too late, while the seconds were counting away the afternoon. So with the speed of light, I flew, praying to God that I'd be in time. Oh God, why didn't you give me a few seconds more? Why didn't you make it me? Why do you always allow fate to play the second ace? Because I reached the door, and suddenly a flash exploded above my head. The heat, the smell of sulfur pushed me to the ground, and I could do nothing. And I heard it. The scream, the thud, and silence. Silence. That's the thing that got me up. I pushed open the door and I climbed the steps with a loud bursting pace, screaming her name. And when I finally got to the top, I saw she wasn't there. And I was so relieved. Organic, drifting away. Just to be suddenly pulled back up. Because then, the soft papa came from underneath. Oh God! A little bundle of flesh, cloth and hair, dressed in blood, laid by the middle steps. Her eyes softly closing. Lungs sighing a relief for the last time. My heart breaking 1,000 to pieces. Since then I couldn't climb that tower. Not even one step. The sun and all its wonder, I forsake it. Her birthday marks a year since this foul trick was played. That's the reason for the celebration. Maybe by then I'll be able to climb the tower again. Maybe then I will finally see her smile again. Feel her soft, warm touch.